I'm a scientist. I'm a chemist. Every single degree that I have is in chemistry. And so I was very, very fascinated and very pleased to discover that we had a Wallace Flight Facility here when we moved here in 2009. And so in the back of my head, it was always, how do we promote STEM? How do we promote opportunities for students to have the type of exposure so that they actually are prepared for the employment opportunities that actually exist up at the Wallace Flight Facility? Many of the students here on the shore love the shore, but in the back of everybody's mind is, how do you have a sustainable wage? What types of jobs are actually going to exist here? And many of those positions that need to be filled to support the aerospace industry and space exploration and research, they exist up at Wallace. So to the extent that we can get our young people prepared to move into those jobs, help to bring stability to our lives here on the Eastern Shore. If you look on the map of Virginia, you see the Eastern Shore, and for most people you're going to think, water, beaches, wildlife, walking trails, etc. But then you dig a little deeper and you see that there is much, much more to it. The Mid-Atlantic Regional Spaceport is one of only 4 spaceports in the United States that is licensed by the Federal Aviation Administration to launch rockets into orbit, and one of only 2 launch sites that conduct cargo resupply missions to the International Space Station. And the aspect of having such a tremendous industry that has the potential to impact each and everything that we do here on the shore, and the overall quality of life, I think, is just absolutely amazing.
At Mid-Atlantic Regional Spaceport, I've learned that I can do this. That when you talk about this, it's like, well, scientists do this and really smart people do this, but I can do this. I can go on the launch pad and I can work on the pipes, I can work on the actuators, I can be a part of helping to put it together and take it apart.
It's been really great. It's been good for me to be able to participate in it myself, but it's also been good to see it for the area in general. Other people, other classmates that I've known from classes here and also back from high school. Just good to see that they've got the opportunities there that I have also.
Our students are getting the skill sets that they need here at the institution, but through those internship opportunities, they get to do the hands-on. They get to do the touch it, feel it, see it, be it aspect of what has been discussed in the classroom and what's actually needed in the workplace. And contribution, I would say, to the Eastern Shore, when we've had launches here, and the hotels, the B&Bs, the restaurants have just been overflowing with individuals who come in for those viewings, because there really is something very magical about observing those elements that man strives for going into space. And yes, having the Mid-Atlantic Regional Spaceport and Wallace Flight Facility here certainly helps to make the Eastern Shore very special and a major contributor to transportation overall for the Commonwealth.